Ladies and gentlemen and ladies, welcome to another edition of Oilers After Dark post-game reaction. Yes, the two new guys were in the lineup tonight. It's not like it mattered. And they were good. I'm not hanging any of this video on them. Post-game reaction, Oilers, Blue Jackets. The Oilers were in Columbus riding high on a 5-game win streak. Shit all the way. In one fucking period, it was pooped away. Poof, puff, the magic dragon. It's gone. We're going to talk about it a little bit. It wasn't all sour grapes. It wasn't all piss poor, piss and moan. Connor McDavid did get 100 points on the season. 7th time in his career. I'll show you a graphic of that I created. Just a little bit of sprinkle. I really got nothing good to say about this game. We're going to talk about the other town scoreboard first. Because there was 12 games on the schedule tonight. Boston hosted the Toronto Maple Leafs, beat them up 4-1. The Carolinas Hurricanes did the same thing to the Montreal Canadiens 4-1. The Philadelphia Flyers squeaked by the Florida Panthers 2-1. The New Jersey Devils beat the St. Louis Blues 4-1. The Washington Capitals said, "Hold my beer, we don't like you guys," over the Pittsburgh Penguins, defeating them 6-0. The Calgary Flames, are they good? Are they bad? Are they tanking? Are they selling? Are they buying? What are they at the trade deadline tomorrow? They beat the Tampa Bay Lightning 6-3, almost like they're better without their top defenseman. Nashville Predators beat the Buffalo Sabres 4-2. The Minnesota Wild also beat the English, I know it, beat the Arizona Coyotes 5-2. The Vancouver Canucks, in a not-surprising way, beat the Vegas Golden Knights 3-1. Fuck, the Knights better be careful. They're not even make it into the playoffs. Again, I'm sure they're going to find a way to cheat the deadline tomorrow. They always do. The LA Kings barely got by the Ottawa Senators in overtime 4-3, and the Islanders took the boots to the San Jose Sharks 7-2. And here, like I said, in Columbus with the Oilers, it was a 4-2 beating of the Oilers. Now, Oilers were the better team for 2 periods. It don't mean shit. It don't mean shit if you play 40 minutes. When you give up 3 fucking goals in the first period due to laziness, lack of details, and just pure out not making a save, I got no sympathy for you. You can find sympathy in the dictionary between shit and syphilis. I'm sorry, facts be facts, kids. The Oilers didn't play the first 20 minutes. It's almost like they thought the game started at 7 o'clock Mountain Time, not 5 o'clock Mountain Time. Because by the time they woke the fuck up, it was too little too late. Columbus was already all over them. First goal, bad defensive breakdown between Desharnais and Nurse. Obviously somebody was out there that shouldn't have been, because you shouldn't have Nurse and Desharnais out there together very often, unless it's in the offensive zone, and in which Nurse can do his nursey things. And Desharnais can just sit back by the red line and hope to God there's not a breakaway or 2-on-1. Second goal, again, I don't know. Picard should have had that one. Third goal, what the fuck, Fogle? Like, if you're still here past trade deadline, my friend, you've either got horseshoes up your ass, or there really is nobody that wants to take you and your contract. Not even for the rest of the year. Like, I have a love-hate relationship with this guy. He's good when he's good, but he's fucking bad when he's bad. If you're still here after tomorrow, my friend, welcome to the playoffs. Let's see what you got then. Now, I know some of you guys are saying, but Matt, they already made their trades. They already made their splash. They got Adam Henrique. They got Sam Keurig. They got Troy Stetcher. Yes, I get all that. But there are still a few names on the table that if you were looking and you want to take a swing at, you take a swing. But I understand locker rooms are important, and you don't want to mess with chemistry. Right now, we've added without subtracting. That's great on Ken Holland. So far, I'm giving him an A for the trade deadline for many reasons, because he's adding players without subtracting from the lineup. That's going to hurt the chemistry. Yes, players are sent down, but you send them down now. You call them up for playoffs. No salary cap in the playoffs. Just put those guys in the lineup. Sprinkled. Anyways, I like the moves. I'm a fan of his moves right now. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'm hoping he has one more barrel, one more little bullet in the barrel. It will all depend on if Jordan Eberle is true to his word and he really wants to stay in Seattle. If he really wants to stay in Seattle, and I talked about it in the stream, if you want to stay a Seattle Kraken, you will sign a 2, a 1, a 3-year deal, not the 5 or 6 years you're looking for, at an exorbitant amount of price. I know Eberle's looking for a 6-year deal, anywhere between $5 million and $5.5 million a year. If you really like Seattle, take their offer of 2 years at -5. So 2 years, sub $5 million. Take the deal. You really like it there. If not, adios amigos. You might be an Oiler come Saturday morning. Wouldn't that be great, though, having Eberle back in the Oiler lineup? Just saying. That's something to look forward to, right? Here we are, folks. Here is the whiteboard, and this is what I'm talking about. Oilers and Blue Jackets. Columbus scores, Olivier, 1-0 Columbus. Nylander scores, 2-0 Columbus. Vonkov scores, 3-0 Columbus. Oh, second period, the Oilers finally woke up. Too little, too fucking late. Oilers goal scored by Hyman, assisted by McDavid, his 100th point of the season. And then you got Draisaitl as well, 3-1. All that was it for the second period. I'm not saying the Oilers didn't have chances. They had chances. Oilers hit 5 or 6 posts. McDavid hit 3 of them. Oilers had power plays. They had 3. Columbus had 1. You should have scored. You had a 5-on-3 as well. There was no excuse not to score on the first part of the 5-on-3. It was just one of those games where the Oilers weren't prepared. They didn't overlook Columbus. And I know it was said a few times in the chat. Did they just think that this was going to be... No, that's not it. It's just Columbus is playing really good hockey right now. Columbus just mollywopped Vegas. And I mean mollywopped Vegas. The fact that we kept it close after giving up 3 goals in the first period says a lot about this Oiler team. It's just not consistent enough right now for my liking. Anyways, Perry gets a goal on that power play. I talked about the 5-on-3 with 30 seconds left. Corey Perry gets a goal assisted by Kane and Nurse, 3-2 Columbus. And unfortunately, we couldn't get that tie and go. Roslovic, empty netter, make it 4-2. Oilers need to play a full 60. No word of a lie. They can't play 40 minutes. They can't play 25 minutes. They can't play 15 minutes. They can't play 50 minutes. You have to play 60. I'm not saying it has to be a good 60. I'm not saying it has to be a great 60. I'm just saying from puck drop to final whistle, you need to be engaged. You need to be in the fight. First period, the Oilers were not in the fight, and Columbus took it to them. Finally, out of the shots were 31-34. Power play, like I said, 1 for 3 for the Oilers, 0 for 1 for Columbus. And this was the head scratcher for me. Picard. I'll get into that in a little bit when I come back to my face for the video. McDavid got an assist, his 100 point. Keurig fought 57% on the face-off dot. What more can you ask for a guy with 4th line? Perry gets the goal. Now, this was the head scratcher for me. Like, this was the what are we doing? Why Nobla? This was my what the fuck were you thinking, Nobla? Starting Picard, like, I get you want to give Skinner rest, and he's probably going to play the Saturday morning game at 10:30 instead of the Sunday at 11 against Pittsburgh. Or do you give Picard the back-to-back? Do you give Picard the Columbus game now and then the Buffalo game? And then you have Skinner play Pittsburgh? If that was the case, I would have given Skinner the game tonight and then have Picard play Saturday and then Skinner play Sunday, and then you got a rhythm. You got something going on. Or is there something in the works that says Campbell is coming up and this was a Picard, hey, Thanks for doing what you're doing. This is your final game. Please go win it. He didn't look sharp. He didn't look bad, but he didn't look sharp. So one of the goals was for sure on him. You need to make that save. But all said and done, Oilers lose 4-2 to Columbus. We move on to Buffalo on Saturday morning at 10:30 a.m. Mountain. I didn't stutter, folks. 10:30 in the morning Mountain Time after a long trade deadline day. It's going to be a fun Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oi. Hopefully this video uploads before Saturday. My internet has not been very good. My computer has been making a lot of noise. Like, I don't think my fan is working right now, so we'll see what happens. And here's the graphic I'm talking about. 7-time 100-point season for Connor McDavid. He first did it in 2016-17. Look at that fresh face kid, fresh off his getting the captaincy. He did it again the following year in 17-18. Still looking fresh faced. 18-19, he's looking like an older little man now. He's looking like a boy, man, not a boy. He didn't do it in 19-20, but he was 97 points. Very short season. He was only 3 points away. Otherwise, we'd have 8-time. He did it again in 2021. Oh, look at that guy. Remember the lockout season? Remember the bubble? Again in 21-22. Again with the bubble. 22-23. Oh, bringing the Navy jerseys for the first time. And, of course, he did it this year in 23-24. What more can the guy do? He's got 7 seasons at 100 points. I mean, that's pretty damn good. I'd be all right with that. I'd be all right with hitting 100 points one time in my career, not alone 7. But, hey, he's got an encore. Let's see if he can go win the big trophy at the end of the year, though. I think that's the big one. Win the big trophy. Anyways, guys, my name is Matt. It's late. I just finished watching the Vancouver-Vegas game. Congratulations to Vancouver, man. Thank you for beating the Vegas Golden Knights. I'm out. I'm going to bed. I will see you guys on Saturday morning at 10:30 in the morning. It's going to be rough. I will have bacon. I will have eggs. I might have sausage and eggs. But I'll definitely have eggs. And coffee. Coffee. See you in the next one, guys. My name is Matt for Oilers After Dark. If you like this video, hit the subscribe button. If you want to, hit the like button. Leave a comment. What do you think the Oilers are going to do? By the time this video is uploaded, it's probably going to be done, and you guys will be like, well, they didn't do anything. So I'm going to say they did everything. They made an awesome trade. What a good move by Ken Holland. And I'll also say, what the fuck is Ken Holland doing? Could have made another trade. Anyways, we'll see you in the next one. Peace.